Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily Swift and I am a portrait and fashion photographer based in Connecticut, and today we are going to be processing some film. So let's get to it. So before I start, I'm just going to mix up my chemistry. So I have the ilfosol 3 kit, and so far I like it. I like the results. I think it looks great. I don't remember what black and white developer I used to use, quite honestly, but this is what I have for now. It works great, and the developing times for these two films actually happen to be the same, so I'm super excited about that. So I have this little syringe that I use to measure with because it makes it really easy to measure in small quantities, and the dilution rate for this is a 1:9 ratio. That's fixer, and here's the developer. So I need 33 milliliters of the developer. And then I always just like to suck this up with water. So I'm just taking water out of the Jobo. And then I keep a bucket because I don't have a sink in here. So having a waste bucket makes it a lot easier. And clean it out. You always want to check it on something flat so that you actually know what your levels are. And that looks good. Okay. Then we just gotta check the temp, see where we're at. I usually try to have my black and white be around like 68 degrees. And actually, it is exactly at 68 degrees. Isn't that so nice when that actually works out? Yep, this one's the fixer one. I don't know why I always sniff everything. Like, it says fixer on it. I knew it was gonna be the fixer one. I did not have to sniff it. Alright, so now it's time for the best part, which is pulling the leader out. And it was brought to my attention on Clubhouse that not a lot of film photographers know that these exist, so you definitely need to get one. It's called a film retriever, and let me show you why it's freaking awesome, right? So this is my friend's roll of film that he shot in a point and shoot, so obviously it sucks the leader back in. But it's really easy, so you stick the thingy in here. You turn it towards yourself, and I just do that until I hear it click a few times. And then you push the first thingy down and you listen. All right, so there's one click. So on the second click, you have to stop it right on the click. And then you slide this one down. Boom. There's your leader. So then when you cut it, you can cut it directly where you need to cut it and make sure you're not cutting too much, not cutting enough, and you're not cutting in the sprockets, because I find when you cut into the sprockets, it doesn't really load onto the reel that easy. All right, so there's that. Here's my 2 rolls of 120. I got this, let's see. All right, perfect. All right, everything looks good, and now time for my least favorite part, which is the dark bag.
One eternity later.
All right, we are loaded. So let's close everybody up. Oh wait, that didn't click right. Hold on. Make sure the bottom one is clicked. I'm always like, oh, what if it unclicks? Da, da, da. All right. hate the dark bag. It leaves like these nasty lines on your, look, it looks like I was like, my arm is turning purple. Like that cannot be good. Like there's, oh my God. Jeez. And then I always just kind of look at this to make sure that these are flat all the way around, because that just means that, yes, they are nice and secure. Always so paranoid about that. And we start with the water bath. So I have a little tray on the floor. I don't think you guys can see it, but I use the tray when I pour anything in because I don't want to spill on my really beautiful hardwood floors. Also, since my studio building is so old, the floors we have in here are literally the OG floors from when the building was built. And while that's all really fun and beautiful, the problem is that that's it. It's just wood, and the guy below me is a painter, and so like if I drop or spill anything on my floor, it's literally gonna leak through right to his studio. And so I'm always trying to be cautious of my fellows here at the studio and not accidentally spill a bunch of chemistry or anything on some of his paintings. Alright, so now that's just the pre-wash, so we'll let that go for a little bit. And yeah, so step one, pre-wash. And I think that some people don't do pre-wash when they do black and white, but every time I pour it out, it's like this wild color, so I feel like it's just good to get that off before you go straight in with the developer. Okay, pre-wash is done. Yeah, it comes out like literally black. It feels really so rewarding when you pull these negatives out of the tank and you're like, holy crap, I made this with like all of my own stuff, and it's just, it's so rewarding. So if anybody watching has ever considered developing at home, do it. Just do it. Just buy the stuff. It's an investment, but you will save money tenfold just by doing it yourself. Like I got really sick of sending my film to labs and paying all this money, getting really bad results. I actually just recently scanned in a roll of film that I sent to one of my local labs. It was a roll of Portrait 400, and now that I've been doing a lot of this myself, I was looking at the negatives and I'm like, usually C41 negatives, when you get them out, they look like they're orange. Like the spaces in between the frames and on the edges are orange, and this roll of film was like blue, and I'm like, why is this blue? And then I'm thinking in my head, like, okay, I paid this lab like what, $20 or whatever it costed for the development scans, which I lost the scan, so I had to rescan it, and I'm like, it's blue. And you know, I've said this before, you can pay people or places to develop your film, and you can't pay them to care about it. And I hate that I have had so many bad experiences with labs of me sending them my film, which are like my babies. I mean, if you're a photographer and you're shooting film, like clearly you love it and you care about the images. And so I think that if you process other people's film, you have to treat it as if it was your own, and you have to be conscious of like, okay, is everything up to the proper temp? Did I agitate this for long enough? Like, all the steps need to be very carefully considered, because otherwise you're ripping people off. Like, that's not cool. Or the worst is when you pay for scans and then you get the scans back and first of all they suck. Like, the colors are off or whatever's off, or they have Newton rings. It's like, why am I paying? Like, if you're paying somebody for something, you're assuming they're a professional, right? So you should expect professional results in exchange. And I think that, unfortunately, that's not the case for a lot of places. And I'm really excited for my lab launch. It's been really fun figuring everything out. I'm still kind of streamlining everything. Like, I just moved my processor upstairs into my studio. This is the first time I'm processing with it up here. But I'm super excited, and I hope you send me your film, and I promise I'll treat it like it's my own. This is the part that I hate, is just the waiting game. Okay, is everything done? Like, what? Nah. Alright, the developer is done. Into the bucket you go. Don't use stop bath because I never have, ever, and I've never had an issue. I just do water, and that's always worked for me. So with all my chemistry in these boxes, when I buy it, I never peel the thing totally off. I'll usually just poke a hole in it, so that way, like, you can kind of squirt gun it out. I'm so excited to see my pictures! I have this new rule. I can't develop anything else until I finish scanning whatever I last developed, because I was getting in a bad habit of like shooting, developing, and then never scanning any of it. And so yeah, this is I just finished scanning like and converting everything from my last set like an hour ago, and I was like, yay, now I can develop. Yay, fixer's done. I always have this fear when every single time I develop, no matter how long I've been doing this, that once I pull the negatives out, they're gonna be blank. Like, does that fear ever go away? Does it ever go away? Let me know, because I've been at this 11 years and it still never goes away. It's been washed. So now let's investigate. Yay, we got photos! Oh wait, I really like this picture. Yay, we have images! And they look good. We love that. Try not to get water on the floors, like, wow, this roll is so curly. And I am getting a better hanging system. This is kind of temporary because I'm gonna build a proper cabinet. Because film diamond cabinets are like 2Gs. Who the hell has a budget for that? Not anybody I know that shoots film. Oh, these look really good. Wow, these got some burned edges. What the heck? I wonder how that happened. Oh my god, I remember shooting these and thinking I had color film in because it's like sunset. Actually, so freaking perfect. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. There's some good pictures on here. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, this is a really good roll. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm so excited. Ah ha ha ha. So something I just noticed on this roll, and I've had this happen on another roll of black and white, and you can see the numbers from the backing paper on the film. It was like some error in this one production of this Kodak film where for some reason this would happen, and oh my god, you could see like Kodak 5, Kodak 9, Kodak 6, Kodak 7. Oh god, that's so freaking annoying. But you know what, like I said, I shot this roll of film thinking it was color, so it's all photos that would look way better in color anyways, so I guess it's alright. But pain is when you spend money on film and it's not right. But this roll, she looks great. So that concludes this YouTube video. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more with me developing, let me know. I hope you enjoyed my process. I hope maybe you learned some tips and tricks from this experience, and I will catch you guys next video.